Republic of Ireland impress withdraw as Portugal's Pepe is sent off. No goals and few shots, but nearly 50,000 Irish spectators left the stadium happy after watching their team give as good as they got against a team who will be among the favourites if they reach next year's World Cup. Portugal will do that as winners of Group A if they avoid defeat to Serbia on Sunday. But they were grateful to leave Dublin with a point after being flustered by Stephen Kenny's bright Irish team, who spent the final 10 minutes pressing for victory after Pepe was sent off for a second bookable offence. Performing in front of a full house in Dublin for the first time since the start of the pandemic, Ireland rode into the game on a wavelet of optimism. Displays since March's miserable home defeat to Luxembourg had restored belief that Kenny's revolution could actually work, that a new generation of player was emerging to help apply a new style. Qualification for the World Cup was already out of reach, but there was still a sense that the hosts were playing for their future and that another encouraging outing against Portugal, and a vengeful one in Luxembourg on Sunday, would secure a renewed contract for Kenny, whose existing deal expires in July. The visitors were not exactly daunted. Their strength was demonstrated by the fact that their manager, Fernando Santos, felt able to leave players such as Diogo Jota, Ruben Dias, João Felix and João Cancelo on the bench, perhaps to preserve them for the showdown with Serbia. Seamus Coleman made sure that the hosts did not give their illustrious visitors too much respect when Cristiano Ronaldo went down clutching his right leg in the 3rd minute after being dispossessed near midway. The Ireland captain waved vigorously at his teammates to play on, rather than put the ball out for the Manchester United player to receive treatment that, it turned out, he did not need. The home fans jeered every misplaced pass by Portugal, of which there were several in the opening minutes. But Portugal still put together far more than Ireland, who were forced to play without the ball for most of the first 20 minutes. That is not how Kenny likes it, but a country of Ireland's limitations need to know how to do it well. They did so. In the 8th minute, Ronaldo tried to teach Coleman a lesson by dashing past him in the Irish box, but the Everton man recovered to divert the forward's shot out for a corner. Gavin Bazunu was not forced into action until the 14th minute when he palmed away a shot by Andre Silva after a quick free kick. Coleman foiled Ronaldo again 3 minutes later, flinging himself in front of the striker's shot from 12 yards after Goncalo Guedes got in behind Ireland down the right. Rui Patricio was not called upon until he rushed out of his box to prevent Chiedozie Ogbene from seizing on a weak back pass. In the 26th minute, the Rotherham winger led Ireland's first dangerous attack. It came through a break that started in the home box with Matt Doherty and concluded with Callum Robinson going for a goal with a curling shot from wide on the left. Patricio dived to push it away. Robinson tried again from long range after a neat move a few minutes later, but his shot flew wide. By the end of the first half, Ireland were passing and moving with confidence, causing plenty of discomfort to Portugal. Ogbene could have opened the scoring before the interval, but headed wide from a cross by Robinson. Ogbene had a fine game all round, troubling the visitors with his strength and directness. When Matheus Nunes was flustered into giving the ball away in his own box in the 53rd minute, Ogbene tapped it to Josh Cullen, who tried to curl it into the bottom corner from 20 yards but could not beat Patricio. Cullen and Jeff Hendrick delivered polished performances in midfield, where Bruno Fernandes did practically nothing for Portugal until starting a move in the 66th minute that should have resulted in a goal. But Ronaldo, to his own disbelief, headed wide from 7 yards after a cross by Silva. Fernandes was withdrawn soon afterwards as Santos tried